Good morning. We get to be part of the Monday morning rush hour today. We're headed to Tucson for a rolled over Jeep on the backside of Mount Lemmon. We're told it's super steep. The vehicle's at risk of continuing to roll over presently. So let's head on down there, see what we're dealing with, see what we can do to get it out. We're going to stop and pick up Vincent on the way. And yeah, let's go on another adventure. All right, we made our way to Oracle. We've met with the customer. We got the wrecker with us today. We got Vincent with us today, and so we're going to follow the customer up to the vehicle, see what we're dealing with. Based on the pictures, it looks like we're going to roll it over, pull it up the rest of the way up the hill, but that can totally change once we get on scene. So let's get rolling, head up the trail, and go see what we are dealing with. All right, well, we got here, and it is up there, right in there somewhere. We are going to jump in the truck. We are going to take, there are two routes up the hill. We're going to take the left route and go up top, and then I guess take a look at it there. We can't really make any decisions from down here. We know we're not going to want to pull it from down here, so we got to get up above it. So we're going to go get up above it, and then we'll go down and walk around it and see what we got going on. What do you think, Vince?
It'll be a good one today.
It'll be a good one. Yeah, I think I agree. It's going to be a good one. The question is, how much further back down there is he?
Right there.
So, oh yeah, I can see. So this got really craggly on it. You don't pick a good line on this.
No, he
as
went
steep as it is.
panic mode.
Wrecker sitting there. Right down here is where it is. We're going to go down and take a look.
It's going down, boys. The fun part. See?
I'm having traction issues. I need to deflate my tires.
Two-wheel drive, Carl.
A two-wheel drive, yeah. Well, you see me go? Did you see me go to 4 low there real quick? We got to just grab it and roll it over. It's relatively unscathed, actually. There's some fresh, like somebody slipped over here marks.
Yeah.
So somebody did at least one person did come up.
And I can see a couple boot prints.
And that could be, it could just been a wellness check.
Yeah.
There are people who are not disrespectful and who would truly be concerned, you know?
I don't know if that's the water that's puddled in there or that's gas. It was leaking a ton.
No, I can smell a little bit of gas. It definitely was leaking. A brand new redhead gearbox too. All right, so we're getting things moving along here. We've got this line down to the far side of the frame. So we have a way to pull the vehicle this way. That's up to the wrecker there. We're gonna use our second line here. We're gonna grab that tree over there. We're gonna put a shackle down here. So we're putting two 30-foot extensions of strap. We'll put a, not a shackle, a snatch block here. So we'll run that second line out of the truck down here, down to the front of the Jeep to stabilize the front of the Jeep while we're rolling it over so it doesn't lead downhill. So we can get it over, then we can use our secondary line to kind of get it up the hill, up into a flatter, safer spot up here for us to do re-rigging. So we're going to bring it all the way to the top of the hill because it'll be easier and safer for us to go down the other side over here where we came up because it's a little bit smoother and Vincent can steer the Jeep downhill. If it does not have brakes, we'll make that determination up here and maybe we put a strap on the front of the tow truck and I follow him down and I'm acting as his brakes. The other option is that I can run in front of him if he has brakes, and that way if the brakes go out, he can just bump up against the back of the truck. Jeep doesn't take off and we don't have to do this all over again. So Vincent's in the process of hooking up some recovery gear to that tree. We're gonna go to a snatch block there. We'd have hooked up there, so as soon as we get that done, we'll put the cameras back on and show you what we're doing so you can see how this is done. right, so we got our second line rigged up. We got a line from here to a snatch block right down there. Jeep's down there. That's going to keep the Jeep from leaving as we roll it over. We're going to use the other load line to roll it over. And so we're going to get everything under tension. Vincent's going to get down there so he can spot it right after he gets done hydrating a little bit. And then we're going to get this flipped up. All right, so we got this far. Wrecker's here. Jeep's about halfway up the hill there. We're taking down all the rigging that we set up. We're going to run a straight line down to the Jeep. We're going to bring her up to here. Remember the wrecker behind me here. We'll get it up on flat ground here. Do a quick assessment. Does it have brakes? Does it steer? Can we get it to the bottom of the hill? We get it to the bottom of the hill. It's going on the back of the wrecker, so it doesn't matter after that. We just got to safely get it to the bottom of the hill. So that's what we're working on now. And in a few moments here, we'll be winching some more. Vincent will be steering. All right, so we're a little excited now. Tow truck's here, Jeep is here, casualty problems down there. So you can see we've gotten it to the top of the hill. This doesn't end our challenge. We've still got to get it down to the bottom of the hill before we can get it on the hook and get it out of here. And as much as I'd like to put it on the sling and head down that hill, I just don't think that's a good idea. So it's got brakes. Tow truck's gonna head out first. Vince's gonna drive the Jeep, coast it down. Maybe like 6 inches off my tail. That way if the brakes go, just bumps up against us, we can stop it and deal with the problem there. So for now, we've got the hard part, I guess, done. We still have a little bit of challenge left to do. And then we'll be able to put this on the boom and deliver it to the yard. It was up there. Now it's behind the wrecker on the sling. We are loaded up. We're ready to go. We're headed to the top of the hill. We're going to head up to Summer Haven and then drop down into Tucson and go get this thing dropped off at the yard. So come along with us. so we got the Jeep delivered to the yard. We got Vincent back to his truck, and now I'm back at home base. So thank you for watching another adventure with Wild West Off-Road Recovery, and stay tuned for more.